Deep within the misty jungles of an uncharted island, a young dinosaur named Rexar awakened after centuries of silence. His massive claws sank into the wet earth as he took his first breath of the modern world, a world overrun by strange metallic creatures and glowing towers. Confused but curious, Rexar followed the thunderous hum of machines, his amber eyes glowing with ancient fury and wonder. Every step shook the forest, scattering flocks of strange birds that had never seen a living dinosaur before. Yet, beneath his powerful roar was a heart seeking answers. Who brought him back, and why did the world he once ruled now belong to someone else? As Rexar pushed through the dense jungle, the sound of engines grew louder until he reached a clearing filled with armored vehicles and frightened humans. Scientists and soldiers froze as the towering dinosaur emerged from the shadows, his scales glinting under the floodlights. The ground trembled as Rexar's eyes met those of Dr. Elara Voss, the paleontologist who had unknowingly caused his awakening. Instead of fear, she saw intelligence in his gaze, a spark of something ancient yet alive. The soldiers raised their weapons, but Elara shouted for them to stop. "He's not attacking," she cried. "He's remembering." For a moment, time itself seemed to hold its breath as the last dinosaur and humankind faced each other, unsure if this meeting would bring peace or destruction. The silence shattered when a nervous soldier fired a single bullet that grazed Rexar's shoulder. The mighty beast let out a thunderous roar that echoed through the jungle, shaking the earth and splitting trees in half. Panic erupted, vehicles crashed, alarms blared, and soldiers scattered as Rexar stormed through the camp in confusion and pain. Dr. Elara ran after him, shouting his name, but her voice was drowned by the chaos. Helicopters rose into the night sky, their spotlights blinding him. In fury, Rexar swung his tail, sending one crashing into the trees. Yet deep inside, he wasn't driven by hate, only fear. The humans had awakened something ancient, and now the island itself seemed to tremble, as if warning that the balance of nature had been broken. Elara raced through the burning jungle, her heart pounding as Rexar's massive footsteps faded into the distance. She finally reached an ancient stone temple half buried in vines, the place where her team had found the strange glowing crystal that had revived him. Inside, the walls were covered with carvings of dinosaurs standing beside humans, as if from another age. The crystal pulsed brighter, reacting to Rexar's rage miles away. Elara realized it wasn't just a fossil, it was a source of life, a key to Earth's forgotten past. As lightning split the sky, she whispered, "He wasn't just awakened, he was chosen." Outside, Rexar let out a deep, echoing roar, and for the first time, the ground beneath the island began to crack open, releasing a rumble that sounded like something else was waking too. The island roared like a living beast as the ground split apart, and from the molten core emerged another dinosaur, larger, darker, and older than Rexar. It was Tyranther, the forgotten ruler of the ancient world, drawn back to life by the same crystal's power. The two titans faced each other under a storm-filled sky, lightning flashing across their scales. Dr. Elara stood on a cliff, clutching the glowing crystal, realizing that only she could stop the battle that could end humanity. She lifted the crystal high, and its light surged between the monsters, flooding the island with blinding energy. When the storm cleared, Tyranther was gone, and Rexar stood weak but alive, bowing his head toward Elara before vanishing into the jungle mist. The island fell silent once more, leaving Elara staring at the horizon, knowing the world had just met its first guardian, not its destroyer.